covering major news across San Diego. This is a 10 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Melanie Mendez. A former Survivor producer whose wife was killed in Mexico is in jail this morning. The FBI and U.S. Marshals arrested Bruce Beresford Redmond at his home in Rancho Palos Verdes. Beresford Redmond is wanted in Mexico for aggravated homicide in the death of his wife, Monica. She was found dead in a sewer in Cancun in April. This morning, a lot of car owners are facing a $2,000 fee to get their cars back after they failed a checkpoint in Chula Vista. 10 News was the only station there as police stopped people outside the courthouse and asked for their license. Several had no license but did have some unbelievable excuses. 21-year-old Vanessa Tellez told us she was just practicing driving and had no idea she needed a permit. One driver was heading to a DUI class when the checkpoint uncovered booze in his car.
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake. Class with 2 flaps?
They're not mine. I'm not drinking.
They're not yours? If they're not yours, why are you trying to hide?
Police caught 12 people with suspended licenses, 5 with no license at all, and 17 vehicles were towed and impounded. Well, 2 people are fighting for their lives this morning after a deadly crash off Highway 76 in Oceanside. A man was killed when police say he drove his BMW through a stop sign and was broadsided by a pickup truck. 2 passengers in the BMW were airlifted to an Escondido hospital. Amazingly, the driver of the truck walked away with no injuries. This morning, a City Heights neighborhood is trying to recover from a SWAT standoff. Police blocked off the neighborhood for hours yesterday after witnesses tracked 2 gunmen from a double shooting in a nearby park.
On a day-to-day basis, it's mainly calm, but today it was unexpected. I never knew that he was get to this point where we have a standoff now.
The shooting caused nearby Fay Elementary School to go into lockdown. A couple of hours into the standoff, police fired through the apartment window and threatened to send in police dogs. The 2 men eventually surrendered. During the standoff, one officer was injured when his own police dog bit his arm. The San Diego Unified School Board has approved a preliminary list of budget cuts aimed at closing the district's projected $120 million deficit. The list includes increasing class sizes in kindergarten through 3rd grade, closing 10 schools, and a return to half-day kindergarten. This budget decision is not final. The final budget is due in June. Well, in Baltimore, 3 people are in the hospital this morning after a rare tornado tore the roofs off of their homes. Streets were flooded with emergency crews working to free people from their damaged houses. The winds also flipped cars and planes and knocked out power. Enrollment in the Poway Unified School District has hit an all-time high. The number of students at the district's campuses has topped 34,000 for the first time. That is a gain of more than 290 students over last year's enrollment. Well, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you again in 30 minutes with more news, traffic, and weather.